Hello, my name's Stuart. I've got some great news. I've got under 30 minutes for 5K at last. Well, I say at last. I started running these 5K park runs age 60 5 months ago, and I wasn't really training for the first few months. But for the last 5 weeks, I've been in actual training. I've been out running 4 times a week, and I managed to get my time down from when I wasn't training from 32 and a half minutes now down to 29 minutes 20. So, yeah, I did a park run last Saturday in Aberdeenshire in a little town called Ellen, and there were 150 park runners. It's the biggest field I've been in yet, and it was a nice day. 9:30 start, and I sent off nice and easy. Got through quite a few sort of stragglers in the field because I started off sort of maybe nearer the back than I should have done. I should have really started a bit more, not at the front, because I mean, look, I came. My place was 95 out of 154 runners, so it was only like two thirds. I was two thirds back from the front. The winning time was about 16 minutes, and I found it a good run. I started to struggle a bit in the last couple of 100 meters. It was an uphill finish. I was trying to catch somebody, actually, a woman who looked like she was in her 30s, who, I mean, there's no way that I should be losing to a woman in her 30s with the build that she had. But, I mean, what can I say? I'm 60 years old. She's got the age advantage and she's probably been training quite a bit. But it's early days for me, and I'm hoping that if I go there in a few months' time, that maybe this time I'll get past her. But yeah, she held me off at the end. But I ran 29 minutes 20, which I was really happy with because my previous best was 30 minutes 55. But my training has been pretty good. I've been running sort of in training in my sort of 4 mile runs. I've been averaging out at about sort of inside 7 minutes per kilometre, or faster actually than that. Yeah, faster. I've got my Garmin, and I also obviously have got my app here. So yeah, I can tell you that my time over 5K. Yeah, sorry, of 5:52. Sorry, 5:52 was my pace when I ran 29 minutes 20. It wasn't my pace. It wasn't my pace when I did my training run. No, no, my training runs are usually around about 6.5 minutes to 7 minutes per kilometer. So yeah, that was a run I'm really pleased with. 29 minutes 20, and my objective obviously is to keep improving. I've got another park run. I'm down in Nottingham this week. There's a park run at Clifton, so I'm going to go to that, and hopefully I'm going to beat my previous time of 29 minutes 20. So the training that I've been doing, I've been increasing my miles. I've been increasing the mileage because I don't know. I come from a sort of background of running where, well, I'm not really from a background of running. I've not really run seriously in 40 years, but when I used to run seriously, I was in the athletics club. Distance was the big thing. If you want to improve your times, all you've got to do is knock out the miles and the improvements will come. So I still kind of believe that. So I've ramped up the size of my training run from 4 miles, in fact, to 6.5 miles. For any of you who know Nottingham, I've been running from Silverdale, which is near Wilford, to the river, and then under the Clifton flyover, through Wilford itself, along the river, all the way up to Trent Bridge, over Trent Bridge, back along the embankment, all the way back to the Clifton flyover, over the Clifton flyover on the pedestrian route, and then back into Silverdale, 6.5 miles. And I've done that run twice while I've been in Nottingham. I did it on, let's see, Tuesday evening, and I've done one on Thursday morning to avoid the heat. And I ran 6:45 average on the first one, and I ran 67 minutes for 10K. And that was a average heartbeat, according to my Garmin, of 144. And then the run that I did yesterday morning, I was a bit slower by about half a minute or so, and I ran an average kilometer speed of 6:48, but my heartbeat was only 137. So I don't know, that looks like a better quality run, doesn't it? So let's see how I go on on Saturday morning at Clifton. It's going to be hot. It's going to be like plus 22, plus 23 centigrade at 9:30 in the morning. I'm hoping that I can beat my previous best, and I'll report back here. So yeah, I mean, everything's going okay. I'm not injured. On rest, I'm doing a sort of like a 6.5 mile run, then a rest day, 6.5 mile run, then another rest day. If for some reason I've got to run 2 days in a row, I'll try and leave as much time in between runs as possible. So for example, if I've run midday one day and I need to run the next day, I'll then run in the evening, because I like not to run the day before the 5K park run. I want to have a rest day today. I want my legs to be nice and springy tomorrow morning. And I know that if I run today, there's a danger that I won't feel that springiness in my legs. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. In the meantime, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about Zone 2 training and all sorts of stuff. People saying, oh, you shouldn't train every day, etc., etc. And I don't know what to think about all that. At the moment, I'm being very cautious because I want to avoid injury. So I'm even taking a risk running 6.5 miles. I've gone up from like a 3 or 4 mile training run suddenly to 6.5 mile training run. And yeah, it really does seem like a long way. And I realized that there's no way that I could run a marathon. I think I could probably manage half a marathon, because that's only like double to what I did yesterday. But to think about doing 4 times what I did yesterday, no. Because, I mean, by the end of these 10K runs, I'm glad the run's over. I mean, I am. I'm not yet at the level of fitness where I can get to the end of 6 miles of running and think that, yeah, I could do another one of these. Not yet. Okay, well, thanks for watching. And I'll let you know in my video next week how I do at Clifton tomorrow. Goodbye.